What's up, YouTube family? It's Mark from Financial Abundance and Healthy Living. Hey, welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about vitamin deficiencies. Talking about mainly the vitamin D as in dog, vitamin D, why you want to make sure that you're not deficient and what it is responsible for. So I've taken a few notes here on my phone that I'm going to be glancing back and forth here periodically to stay on track. But make sure you all subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell and turn the bell on if you are interested in this content and information. I promise you everything that I provide for you is going to be of value and something that you should try to go and implement as soon as possible. All right. So a lot of you with digestive issues, um, breath issues, always remember this. It always stems from the gut normally. Now there are some cases where, people have mouth odor and things like that, for cavities and different things. But for the most part, the pungent sulfur-like smell type of odor, if you're producing that, more than likely 9 times out of 10, it is stemmed from the gut. All right, and so vitamin D, it is one of the minerals, vitamins that your body should be able to consume and absorb. Now, when I think of vitamin D, a lot of times we think of drinking milk, making sure you consume a lot of cow's milk. Well, the reality is a lot of people are not able to consume cow's milk. If you look at different ethnicities, some people can drink a tall glass of milk, whereas others they can't. I'm someone I can't drink milk, right? It just hurts my stomach. It just does not agree with me. But there's other ways that you can get vitamin D. You can get vitamin D through sources of fish, um, fish oils, of course, the sunlight. Now we're in the winter months, so it's going to be a lot limited in a lot of areas. If it stays cold majority of the time, it's going to be very challenging to consume 25 to 30 minutes of vitamin D from just being outside. All right. So a lot of times when it's cold, most people don't want to be outside. All right. And if you are someone that works either from home or if you work in a office setting where you're in a cubicle, majority of the day, with the exception of a lunch break or so, you're going to be stuck in a building, and if there's no sunlight coming through, you can't see the windows. A lot of people work in building structures where there's really no sunlight. You're inside a actual uh, desk or hallway or cubicle space. You're not going to get the sunlight, as often as others would. So anyway, so it's very important to know what are the vitamin D benefits? Now, studies have shown that vitamin D is responsible for helping those of you reduce cancer cell growth. It's also very good for helping control infections and to reduce inflammation from the body. So, if your vitamin D levels are low, um, then obviously your body's not able to uh, do this properly or effectively. All right. It doesn't mean that it's not working at all, but it's not maximizing. All right. Vitamin D is responsible for helping to prevent cancer. And vitamin D has been known to also pretty much assist with absorbing other nutrients, absorbing calcium, um, through the blood to ensure that you have strong bones and strong teeth. So it has a lot of great benefits. It's also designed to help with your immune function. So if your vitamin D levels are off or low, oftentimes it's easier for you to get sick, or it's oftentimes very, very hard to, it might take you a little bit longer to get over a cold. Cold and flu season is pretty much here. And if you're vitamin D deficient, it's going to take you a little bit longer if you ever get sick. Also, vitamin D is great for um, making sure that your digestive system is flowing properly. All right. And so its design is to help to absorb certain and retain calcium and phosphorus. And so a lot of times when you are deficient with vitamin D, 9 times out of 10, you may be deficient in other areas such as magnesium, zinc, and iron. So you can go to your physician, your doctor if you have one, or you can just, stop by your local store or local supplement place and go ahead and consume some vitamin D. So that's definitely very, very beneficial. Now, vitamin D is good for, helping to fight disease. It's helping again to fight inflammation. We all at some time will have issues with inflammation, especially if we're not eating properly. Now, according to studies, it says your body produces vitamin D naturally when it's directly exposed to sunlight. Okay, but in the case of, if you're like not outside and you're, you know, always constantly um, in the house, you're not going to be able to consume it naturally. So for those of you that want to know, well, what can I do naturally? Well, the reality would be just to go outside for about 20 to 30 minutes a day. All right. Now, vitamin D may also regulate your mood and reduce depression. So if you find yourself more in a depressive state, you're really, really struggling with your mood is up and down, then you definitely don't want to, you want to check in on that. I'm sorry. You want to check in to make sure that you are good with that. Also, vitamin D is designed to help you support with weight loss. So if you're gaining weight, definitely you want to check that out. Now, what I like about vitamin D is it's designed to help with digestion, right? That's really the key component of me bringing up this in the video because when your vitamin D levels are great, it'll help against any type of digestive issues that you may have. And one of them, for the record here, is definitely uh, digestive issues, such as if someone has inflammation, so IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Uh, the vitamin D is going to help against the inflammation with that. And it's really, really important that you guys make sure that your levels are correct. So again, what can you do? You can go to your physician, have them do some blood work. Um, 9 times out of 10, normally, if it's you have a lower level of vitamin D, then what's going to happen is they're going to want to either tell you to go do something over the counter, or they may provide you with a prescription that has a higher level of vitamin D, where you don't have to take a vitamin D tablet every day, but you could take it maybe like once a week or something like that. And I've had a physician that had done that for me in the past, where I had to take vitamin D like maybe once a week. I think it's like 50,000 CUs or something like that. So I didn't have to take it every single day. But they do have over-the-counter options. But it's very, very beneficial that you guys don't neglect it. Don't sleep on vitamin D. You need it. It doesn't mean you have to drink milk, but you definitely want to make sure that you are at the right levels, at a good enough level. Your physician can help you with understanding what level you should be at. Um, I'm not an expertise in vitamin D, so I don't actually know the level, but just make sure that you have a good enough level. Um, when you start consuming vitamin D, what you will notice is that you won't be tired as often. You can kind of get by with less hours of sleep. You won't be achy or have a lot of pain and aches. Also, you'll realize and notice that you'll just have more mental clarity, more mood. Your mood swings will be better. So definitely, I hope this video helps. I'm actually cooking here some turkey wings and cabbage, and thought I come on here and shoot a quick video. So these are some turkey wings here over the stove. What you guys think? Would you eat it? Would you not eat it? All right. And something like this, for those of you that are wondering, well, what could I eat? I'll do some more videos, some cooking videos, But this is a little going to be a little light meal. So we're going to have turkey wings. We're going to have some cabbage, right? So um, that, and we're going to also have um, what else? I'm not sure. Maybe some rice or something like that for the kiddos. Rice is okay. You don't want to eat it every day. Um, so maybe some white rice or something like that. And keep the meal simple. Try to eat clean for the most part. You should definitely see improvements. You don't want to overeat meat. And I'll save the cooking video for another day. But I just wanted to come on here and encourage you all to continue moving forward. Check your vitals, check your vitamin D levels, and we'll talk a little bit more about things to come. Take care.